Show your face in the light bar on the and the light. There we are. No, okay. Hello everyone, it's good to see you all. I'm just getting the stream set up and I've logged into the Monza race, so I'll be starting at 9 o'clock. And we'll just be watching Rory's stream, which has been really, really good actually. Great fun tonight. And I managed to get a 156.584, so I just beat him by about 2/10. Or I think it was a 156.7 I think he'd done. So we're doing quite well. We've done reasonably well. I think this is going to be quite a fun race. First corner in Monza is going to be kind of crazy, but we'll see how we get on. Now let's see what we can do here. We'll put it out on Facebook. Hope you've had a good start to the week. Let's see how things are here. Pick. There we go. So we're just sharing that out. And then we'll be ready in a few minutes there to get started. Just be a few seconds here. Right, there we go, that's it all tweeted out, Facebooked out as well, and we'll now get ready. We've got a few minutes, 3 minutes to get things started. And there we go. Right, here we are. So I'm looking forward to a good night of racing. We'll get a good couple of hours in, I would have thought. And then we'll see how we get on. Feel free to make a comment, ask a question. And let's see what we can do. Right. There we go, lovely pictures of Monza. Hopefully you can hear me okay and it's all working there. Got my old F1 top I've had for a long, long time. So let's see what we can do. We'll make sure, I'll just put that on 1 I think, because the last time I meant it was quite difficult to try and do that during the restart. If you get any comments or tips, feel free to talk in the chat. Let's see what we can do. It's another Monday night stream. Fat Man in a cheap sim. There's lots of time to be gained getting these curbs right, that's for sure. But I have to say I'm quite happy with the time. The 1:56.5 isn't too far away. I have to say it was a lot easier trying to do the time trial when nobody was watching than trying to do it when everybody's watching, that's for sure. But we got there in the end, and a 56.5, which is just under 9/10 off the top 10, which is not too bad. I think the record is a 1:55.3 at the moment, which is pretty good. I was watching just briefly this morning a chap called In Exile, and he was doing very fast times. Oh, I was just talking about you. I was watching it. I can't remember what time you got this morning. Were you in the 55s? That, because I know you were pretty much on it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, evening time. It's just after 9 o'clock over here. Oh, we got a pole position. That's not too bad. That's quite good for a start. By a tenth, just under a tenth of a second. It's really close. Look at that. Then it goes to the first top three. Really, there's nothing in it, and then so I've got a mixture. Is that a South African one in second place, and I've got three Spanish drivers. So we'll see how it all goes. But yeah, in Exile, you were doing really good times this morning. When I only saw it for about 5 minutes, but you look like you were absolutely on the pace. That I know the record's a 1:55.3, which is quick. But although I think the race could be kind of crazy, I'm kind of looking forward to this one. It's a bit like Willow Springs a couple of weeks ago. I'm looking forward to this. Ah, Keith, Adama, Banana, it's good to see you. Good to see you all. Yeah, it's certainly adding up a little bit, aren't we? It's not too bad, not too bad. I'm quite chuffed with my time there. At least it's closer to where I've been at, because the last week or two I've not been as close as I've wanted in Group 4, so at least I've done a bit better here, which is something. But I kind of feel that time will not matter at all after turn 1, because if we manage to get through it, it's going to be interesting to say the least. That I was just watching Rory's stream, and I beat him by about 2/10. But he had some good races. I think he won a couple of races, and then he got one where he got punted, and it was kind of crazy. So, but we'll see. I'm driving the RCZ. It seems to be quite a decent car around here, and the brakes seem to be pretty good on it, and the turning is quite good, and I think the gearing is quite good as well for this car. That yeah, we're back at Monza. It might not be F1, but it's Group 4. Let's see how we get on. I should have a little bit of traction control. I've got it on 1. This time I've set it up nice and early. 56.3. Oh, that's pretty good going. That's very good. That's really good. Yeah, I mean that's only a second off the best time in the world. Oh, for goodness sake, man. It's ridiculous. I must have been punted to goodness knows there and back. Someone must have come hearing in. Oh, fuck. Well, this is going well. At least there's about 2 or 3, if not more. We've got quite big penalties. Not the way it should be going. Another guy with a penalty up front, so maybe we've got a chance. Contemplating buying ACC on PC. Yeah, it's good if you've got the setup. It's a good... Right. I reckon we can get some of this back. And I'm determined to get up there with that group. Because I did a good time and I should be up there. Quite hard knowing exactly how much curb you can take on that, because if you take too much, this one's dropped back a little bit. Must be well behind the stream. Yeah, I was murdered in that one. Oh. It's not how to come out of the Ascari chicane. See the top 3 though, they're not far away. And we've got half the race to go. Can I get a little bit of slipstream in front? That would be good. It's an all RCZ field, just about. Let's see what we can do. Come on, brake, brake, brake. Thankfully, did not get a penalty there. .57.1 is the lap record, which is quite fast. Happy. But we're still with them. We're still up there. Could we get an epic comeback and get some places? 57. Oh, I've just done the fastest lap. Not too bad. Come on. I'm actually turning into the bendman. Come on, he knows I'm there. He is. As close as we can be. See what we can do. Ah well, fifth. At least we didn't get a penalty. So whoever hit me, I don't know who it was, I might have to save that replay. Because, I mean, I was quite clear on the inside and someone must have come absolutely storming up behind. Because I got rammed completely and then of course I got put back on the track again, which didn't help. But it's still quite a good race, to be fair though. I think if you can master, if you can somehow get through the first corner without too many problems. I mean, it told me that was a clean race. No, oh well. At pole positions, clean races, I didn't quite get the fastest lap. I was quite fast, I think, on the previous lap, but doesn't help if you start in pole position and you keep going down the rankings, though, and you finish well below where you should be. But what does it say? Yeah, I've gone up in my S. See, look at that. Most of them have gone down in S ranking. I've gone up a little bit. What did you think of that one? That's that was some clean driving. That's for some. Well. Right. 56.4 was the fastest lap. So they must have had a lot of slipstream in that last wee bit. Still a wee bit to go then. Will we have another go? I think I would be quite happy to have another go at Monza. Do another one and see how we get on. So I hope you've all had a great start to the week. It was quite warm today. Quite sunny and reasonable. Aye. And what a race yesterday, wasn't it? Thanks for everyone who was watching last night. It's quite interesting because I did just a short stream last night, and by the end of it, it said when I checked it at the start and I looked on YouTube for the views, it said we had 60 views, and then when I looked on it this morning, it says we only had 40 views. So somehow 20 views had gone missing. So I don't know how that all works, but thanks for everyone who watched last night as well. It was good fun. We were doing the Tokyo Expressway and the Nürburgring, the Nordschleife. This one is a lot better, I think. So it's working for. All right, is the Termuzante? She's singing in French, is she? Don't worry, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to scare you all away with my singing. I don't think that would be a great idea. They're hidden. There we go. Let's see if we can get those likes up a bit. And if you haven't already subscribed, feel free. We're going to have In Exile, or James, as our special guest on Thursday at 9 o'clock UK time. So that should be fun. Looking forward to that. Make sure you get your questions ready. And James is incredibly fast. He was just telling me earlier that he'd done a 156.3 for Monza, which is pretty good going. That's a bit better. Fantastic, Keith. I really enjoyed our interview last week. It was great fun. There we go. Not sure how fast this lap was going to be, but it's good to get the consistency up. It's all about the curbs here and how much you're going to take of them. There we are, on to the final back straight. I did wonder about doing a bit of ACC for one of the streams perhaps, and also F1, because I've got it, F1 2020. That if you would like me to do a race on or a stream on it for F1 2020, I'll be more than happy to. See, I know I'm not taking that right. It's almost braking too early there. Yeah, that's it. That's the... That's a bit better. It's getting those... See, that was also what caught me out, because I think people were changing down quite early on into quite a low gear, and I was trying to stay in quite a high gear, and it was quite tricky. I made a big mistake there. Got off the brakes when I didn't need to. Still needed to slow down. Yeah, Lando would have been good, wouldn't it? Also, Sainz, if Sainz had won it, it was so close. But to be fair, Gasly managed it, withheld the pressure. Yeah, it's funny that, isn't it? GT Sport pulls you back. Slightly better exit of there. Now, can I get a good chicane here? And then we'll be back to the kind of times we need to do. Not too wide there. Let's come to the pressure and doing Monza race in a second. We never know, we might be in the same group. Mind you, that was some shunt of Leclerc. I mean, the thing is, those are the incidents you really have to watch, because it's such a high speed and high G impact, because he came to a halt really quickly, but thankfully he hit the tyres, so it wasn't quite so bad. But no, that was quite a thing. Well, let's see where we are on our second race at Monza. Oh, we've got another pole. And I think it's pretty much the same guys who were ramming me in the first race. I recognise Ketchup, the Stig, Davies, and there's all 12 in there, and they're all in the B and S category. Mainly RCZs with a couple of a couple of TT Cups as well. Yeah. I think there wasn't enough room at the marshal post. Ah, right. Although I said they've never seen those board signals with it. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of a crazy race, but it was a lot more exciting, to be fair, when Hamilton got put to the back. I think he just would have driven away without of that. But yep, no, it was good. It was a good race. And Mugello, or Mugello. I know that, Andrew, you're going to comment on that any second. That I'm quite looking forward to that. I think it'll be quite an interesting race. Oh, by the way, I noticed that there's a channel that is doing the F1 kind of 2025 car, you know, with all the kind of, looks very space age, but with a V10 engine. Now it's Chiarmaduk, so the Australian. I saw it earlier on today on YouTube, and it looks amazing actually. So they've got the V10 engine, so they sound phenomenal. And right, well, maybe that's okay. Track south, but I'm going to do that. Let's see where we are now. I just wonder, I'll put it maybe, because I struggled a wee bit with that. So there we are. Okie dokie, right, let's get ready. I'll let while I'm waiting for my mug. Oh, you're starting P10. Where are you? Oh, Artisan. Alright, that's the... Oh, all the best, Keith, for your race. I'm sure you'll do well. Let's see. Because if you make it away, well, it's just that first chicane, isn't it? It's quite a chicane. Of course, it used to turn left and right. That was the thing that came on the other angle many years ago, and then they changed it. It was the into the reticulae. I always remember. It was Murray Walker. Into the reticulae. Here they come. Senna, Mansell, Prost, Alesi. That will be the... That guy has secondly made a really good start. Oh, come on, man. Well, at least we're only in second, which is something. Now, I've got to aim for this guy. Let's see what we can do. It was good round there. We should get some slipstream. Yeah, caught up a wee bit on the brakes as it. Here we go. A little smoother. See if you can get that reasonably well. It's very hard for anyone who's next to you to get a good drive out of the corner. Because they've got no room to get a decent line. Except if you do a terrible exit. Wee bit better. Let's see what we can do. That was a terrible exit. We've all got slipstream behind me. You can't just come through like that, mate. Come on, you can't just bash through people. That's ridiculous. I mean, I was right over on the right hand side and he just thinks he's going to come through. There was room on the left. He'd just gone straight through, there wouldn't have been an issue, man. Goodness me. Oh, for Christ's sake, man. They just pushed you off. He should have got a blooming penalty for that one. Come on. That's shocking. Shocking. I mean, they don't give you any room at all here. And he gets like a half a second penalty. Doing really well. That's a pain. I mean, oh, here comes another one. Come on, just you may as well punt me away. That's crazy. Absolutely dirty driving. I mean, that's bad. Come on. That's one way to do it. It's crazy. But they've been bashing me all over the place, and I did brake too late. I got a bit of slipstream. I've still got dirt on my tyres. My car's is not. It's just not stopping. I knew it. Come on, man. Oh, when your luck's out, your luck's out. A tiny wee bit of extra bit. Also, my brakes are just not stopping compared to other corners and other laps. That was poor. That was poor. P10 to be on first turn, then down to P12 by the end. Oh, God, I was right up to second. In fact, one point I was leading. It's just that it was now, who was it? It was Ketchupy that really bashed his way through, and another chap as well that did that. It was at Track Sloth. I mean, he could have just gone through on the left. Yeah, it'll just be a warning flag. But you know, it's trying to start in first place, and you're getting pole positions, but you're going down. So my points are going to be going down if I'm not careful. I'll get a reset. But although I mean, I only had that was kind of a smaller penalty, but it's a bit off because some of these guys are just getting away with. What was that one? What does it say there? Oh, no. That was earlier. No. There we go. Keep positive. The opening laps were great. Yeah, it was almost there, and we did a bit better with some of it. Oh, it says I was put up to 4th there. I thought I was 5th. Oh well. That Neram's bad drive. Goodness me. Oh well. That yeah, that was crazy, 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 crazy. So. Should we try doing something else? I haven't done Circuit de Barcelona. I could try that one. And I haven't done Tokyo Expressway in Group 2. So I'd be quite happy to try that, actually. In fact, I wonder how long. Let's have a look at Group 2. What kind of... So you'll have to do... Minimum tyre rating, hard. So whether you can do medium or not, I don't have a clue about what the actual pit stop strategy and things like that should be. But what are they doing? Top 10 stars. A 122.036. That's in the NSX. But so let me know. What would you think is the best one? Should I do Group 2 or should I do Group 3 at Barcelona? The only thing with Barcelona is because it's not a standing start, they kind of space you out a bit. So it's always going to be. It might not be, well, depending on how we get on. We'll have to see how it works. But I'd be more than happy to do either one. So we can have a go. It's 21:9:35, and the next race is in just 15 minutes. So we can certainly do a bit of qualifying, and then have a race there if you like. Now, what's the fastest time? Road race, a 911 RSR. Let's see. NSX. Well, it's quite a mixture actually. The R8. I know that Tisney was recommending the R8 on a 144. 143.8. Let's see. Yeah. Do that thing you said. That's oh, we've got an NSX, a DBR. They reckon. I don't know what car is best actually. I know the NXX is quite tail happy, but I did see somebody using that. What was yeah, in fact, an NSX is at the head of the run, but it's only there by one. Is anyone using an Aston Martin? No. Right, okay, let's just go for it. I will now. Let's see. I wonder if it would be. They say they want a handling circuit. Now the Alpha's quite good for handling. Whether it would be enough, because they say it's not so much the power, it's the handling, isn't it, for this one? Well, we'll try it and see. Try the Alpha, and we'll go for that. There we go. I knew Monza would be kind of crazy, but I think I just need to relax a bit after that. Yeah, because we were looking on for maybe getting a second. And maybe even a first, because that guy had a penalty and then he just took us out on that chicane. Just didn't give us any room. But let's see what we can do in Barcelona in an Alfa Romeo 4C. This week's races, though, are I think they're a bit better than last week, to be fair. That NSX, chassis vaguely tuned by Senna, dead steering and torque. Yeah, it's quite twitchy. I think the new one is quite twitchy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. What is going on with that? Right, let's see what we are with brake balance. I'm not sure if I needed to have it plus or minus, to be fair. Right. So I'm sure we're going to beat this time of 1:44. Change the brake balance, I think, a bit to the let's see what I can do. I think I might have to buy the Audi for the next run, but we'll see how we get on. This is just a quick taster to see. Get the tyres warmed up. In fact, they have a new 4GT. Really twitchy. Okay, let's try and have a proper lap here. Shouldn't be understeering that bad. That's pretty shocking. Okay, I don't think this is going to be... Oh dear. Right, let's try and... Right, we will do a better lap than that, promise you. It wouldn't be difficult. Braking points there. Oh, come on here. Oh, for goodness sake, this car is really twitchy. Right, I'm just gonna... Thank you for bearing with me. You're probably thinking, what is going on? GT3 is definitely my speciality. Right, let's get a proper lap in. A wee bit better. Braked a bit too early there. Too late there. I've got to really concentrate on those. Because there's about a couple of seconds in this if I can put it together. Oh, come on. It's got nothing here. Right, hang on a second. Wouldn't normally do that, but it's just not getting any grip out the corners. I think I'm seriously in the wrong car here. I might have to... I don't like going out of the races, but I might have to change it, certainly on the next one. Get into a car that I'll buy something a bit better, a bit easier to drive. Right. Just understeering terribly out there. Just doesn't want to slow down for that. That's where I'm losing my time, I think, a lot of it. Hey, into the 48s. Only another 4 seconds to find. Right, let's go. At least you're seeing that it doesn't always go well. Practice, practice, practice. That's it. Anyone can have a... slightly better in there. And turned off your PS4, yeah. I don't blame you with that one. It seems like I get one corner right, and then it goes into the other one, man. Still, I've got another lap. Let's make this one count. There's definitely a lot. I can get into the 47s easily, and really I should be in the 46s and more. It's not a track as you can... As you can see, it's not really a track I've raced at a lot. Gear I was in there. Yeah, it's a completely different type of car to drive. And that's a good thing about Gran Turismo. You kind of find the car that you like and the group that you like, and then try and that work. .48.2. It's a wee bit better. I don't think I'll be able to complete. So I wonder if some people are coming in fourth gear when they're doing it well. I don't think we're going to be anywhere near the top. I think we're going to be quite far back, but we'll see how we get on. Still, first time I really raced in Spain. Group 3, 9th. Oh well. Mind you, to be fair, there's definitely a lot of time I could gain, so there's a good chance actually we could go up a bit further then, maybe see how we get on. 1:46.9 is the top time, and they're in an M3, but the 9 is 911s, there's RCZs, WRXs, R8s. I think the R8 is quite good, and I have used the R8 quite a bit before, so we'll see how we get on with that one. So, YouTube Live, well, there's a few people live streaming in this lobby. There we go. So, Barcelona. We were going to be there earlier this year, but it was cancelled due to coronavirus. And I was looking forward to going to the Ferrari World, which is just outside Salou, just a few miles from Salou, and it looks really, really good. A lot easier to get to than the one in Abu Dhabi. That don't know if any of you guys have ever been there, but it looks really, really good actually. Hopefully next year I might get a chance to go. So I reckon we should be, yeah, ideally a 146.9 would be where I would be aiming at, because if it's a 144.5 roughly, roughly about 2.5 seconds off the top. So that's definitely, there's a huge amount of time available, maybe even 2 seconds or more, and that'd be more like what we need. The final will begin. Now, goodness knows where I'm going to be. If I'm going to be, I bet I'll be at the worst part of the chicane. So let's see what we can do. I'm the only person probably who's chosen an Alfa Romeo for this race. I've got a bit of money saved up though, a few bit of credits, so I can maybe look at a better car the next time. Well, someone's used the Alfa, which I could have used actually. I should have used maybe. So the Aston Martin. A lot of Brits in this field. Spain's East Coast is on my list. Yeah, the GP may be a good one. Yeah, well, I would have seen the practice on Friday, because that's when we were going to be there. Well, actually, we started there on quite a good place, so 9th wasn't too bad. Ah, good to see you, John. Well, you join us in Barcelona. And I'm actually doing a lot better than I thought I would, because I had a pretty awful qualifying. There's quite a bit of argy-bargy. Ask me how I managed to do that. And there's nobody behind me. Well, we're up to 5th. We started 9th. I would say that's a pretty successful first lap. And it looks like there could even be another place up there, if I can stick with them. Just shows you never know what can happen. You've got to keep in there. I need to get going a bit, mind. Otherwise we're going to be...
Right, now I can breathe again. Well, we're up to third, and this guy's got half a second penalty. So that's not too bad. I think this could be quite a reasonable race. This guy's got his hazards on in front. Good thing is they're not driving away, which is good. So I was worried I'd be nowhere. Terrible exit to that. Right, last lap, let's see what we can do. It's been a much better race overall. I stayed in the lines there. Well, and we come over the line to finish third. Woo! Not too bad, but I have to say a far more enjoyable race than the previous one, that's for sure. The previous two. That showed you we can do a wee bit better. And no penalties as well, which was good. So that was definitely more where we should have been, and there's a lot more time in it. It's definitely not, I mean, I shouldn't have to have traction control 2 on for any car really, but I had to have it for that. But that was much better, much better. Certainly felt a lot more enjoyable. Why? I think, yeah, that was because it was kind of crazy at the start, tiny little gaps as well, and but we just managed to nip through. I might actually save that replay because that was quite a good one. That was one of my better races for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Let's see, can I, yeah, I'll go up. There we are. Okay, that's good, so it saved it there. That's quite a good one. 146.9. Right, I think we need to get another car. for this and then go back. Now, does anyone recommend... I think actually the Audi R8 is probably the one to get, to be fair. See what we'll get. See what we'll win here. But no, that was a much better race, and I know I'm a lot quicker. So, and the other thing was in that lobby, maybe it was a lower lobby to be fair, but they weren't driving away. Even the guy in first place wasn't driving away. So that was something. And we just managed to kind of pick our way through. That yeah, 9th to 3rd. I'll take that certainly. We're almost. We've done a few races. I think we've done about 25 or maybe even 30 races. That, right, let's see, we'll quickly get on to buying a new car. And it will be Europe. I hope you guys are all enjoying the stream. It's, you're all welcome to comment as much as you like. That it's great to have you with us now. Here we are. Group 3. Check my. Let's see. And I'll buy using credits. There we go. Oh, there we are. Use in-game credits. Let's go. Oh, thank you, Keith. That's really great to know. That's good. I suddenly thought you're going to be all appalled at my terrible driving in Group 3. We're thinking, who is this idiot? But no, it's. I'm normally the first few laps around Barcelona. My goodness me, couldn't keep the car in a straight line. Every corner it was off, so I just had to put the traction control up a bit, defeat on that one, and just try and do a bit better. Now, let's get back into the racing. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, there's a bonus. I've bought some cars. Value of cars purchased. Here we go. Has anyone got any idea how much do you think the new PlayStation is going to be, the PS5? Because it's not something that I've heard of. I mean, obviously I know you can get a new one, a current one, for about £300 or maybe less, to be fair. But, GTS Rogers, good to see you. Hope you've had a good week, or a good start to the week. Here we go. Yes, that's the... Yeah, no, because I'm hopefully we'll try and get a new PS5 when it comes out at round about, I think it's supposed to be December. Certainly for Christmas, they reckon. But I wonder how much the games are going to be. Some people think they could be 60, 70 quid or more. But we'll have to see what that is all like. $500 US. Yeah, aye, so that maybe 350 quid or something, isn't it? Roughly round about. Because we're about £1.31 to the dollar just now. Yeah, that would be the... You know, it's funny, because, Keith, because you're obviously from the US, I thought stuff is supposed to be cheaper over there. But when I remember looking a couple of years ago, and they had DVDs and stuff, and they were still relatively popular. But I was surprised at how expensive DVDs were compared to over here. So electronics used to be like really cheap over your ways. I suppose things that people say if you buy an Apple computer in the US, isn't it? It's a bit cheaper. Right, traction on one. I'm not sure about brake balance, if it's positive or not. Yeah, Amazon has changed the world, isn't it? Yeah, I went through a phase about 5 or 6 years ago of buying the DVDs because you could literally get them for the price of the postage. which was like about £1.50 or something or less if you bought them second hand. Slightly easier on the brakes there. Right, let's see how we can go. Put some brake in one go view. I'm always a bit tentative in the first lap, just to kind of get an idea of what the car is going to do. Masterclass of missing apexes again, but it's got much better traction out of the bends there, because in the Alpha that was just understeering all the way out. Right, we can definitely get a good bit of time. Hopefully that should be right into the 47s. It's a wee bit better, but there's a huge amount of time available in this, so we should be able to get, I reckon, at least another second in this. Oh, there we go. There we are. Let's see. 8th. So 1 place up from where we were before. And the person on pole is in a 1:46.1, which is getting closer. That's about 1.7 off the top time in the world. I'm not sure what the top 10 is, if it's like a 1:44.7 or something, but we've got a long way to go to get down to that. But still, it's a different challenge. But this race definitely has much more overtaking possibilities, for sure. Now behind me it's really close, very close indeed. So let's see what we can do. There's a bit of time in front. They're kind of mid 47s and then low 47s, and then it's a 46.9. I think there's a 46.9 potential with a bit of slipstream. And let's see what we can do. There's been a lot of streams on tonight though, isn't it? It's been, I know Rory did one earlier from about 7 o'clock onwards. There's been a lot of people doing it, but I
I appreciate everyone who's watching tonight, who's sticking with me. It's very, very much appreciated. At the comma rocket. There we go. And let's see what we can do. Looking forward to our interview with an exile on Thursday. That's going to be really good. I think he's got a lot of good advice coming up there. He does some incredibly quick times. And here we are. Well, last time we went 9th to 3rd. What can we do on this one? Here we go. Of course, it doesn't turn. There we are. Kind of puts you in a very odd place sometimes when it does its warm-up. Now with the Audi, there's absolutely no, after you hit the limit, you hit the limit. Some cars you can go a bit beyond the rev limiter with this, but not with the Audi. That would have been sent me away to the Shadow Realm, that one, that's for sure. Someone must have been coming at some pace. Better, that was not too bad. Right, up into 7th. Oh, I knew it went way. I should have been looking at my mirrors, man. Just trying to roll it through the bends, yeah. Yes, looking forward to it, Keith. See you on Thursday. Thanks for joining us tonight. That was a poor exit, I'm afraid, for me there. Apexes. Slightly better up there. It's weird when you have to actually accelerate out of a bend to catch a slide. Well, they're playing funny.
see. So we're back down to 9th. Let's see if we can get some places back. These two are fighting quite a bit, so... Nissan seems to be pretty quick. Trying to get the braking point right for this one. Come on, okay. Definitely as quick as the guy in front. We just need to try and get up there. Final lap, because my lap times are really slow, so I need to really get on with it. No. Come on, bloody hell, sorry. Oh, yellow flag. There we go. Well, not my best race, to be fair. That was poor. It is a tough one. This is a tough week of races. Definitely a tough week of races, that's for sure. And that guy behind, I don't know if it was in who I sent somebody off. Well, I got it all wrong, and I was kind of going this way and that way, and then somebody must have taken evasive action, I think, to avoid me, and I think he went off, and I think somebody else went off, but they did come back on. So it takes a bit of getting used to be fair. I think the Alpha one was maybe slightly easier with that traction. I'll maybe have to put the traction up a little bit in the next one. I'm still, I've gone down slightly on my rating there, but not too bad at all. Apologising, I think I should probably do the same. Here we go. Should be able to. There we are. Oh, he's gone. So he said that, and then he's gone. Oh well. Not to worry. Nothing you can do if that's the case. But it was kind of unavoidable because he basically, I got completely crossed sideways, and I know, and I think he had nowhere else to go. But one of those things. So that was tough. Group 4 is tough. Where are we? 22:30. Tokyo Expressway. I think that's the only one left, hopefully, that might be slightly better than where we've been. I don't think it could be any worse than what we've done, so let's see where we are. A 1:22, at least it's quite a short race. So I think we might have to try this one. Oh, I don't have any cars that comply with the regulations. Right, I'll have to quickly buy something. What is the one that we recommend here? NSX Concept, or the, yeah, motor, that's the Nissan. Well, there's a bonus waiting. Race is finished. Right, let's see what we can do. Well, it shows you some weeks it is tougher than others, and hard to get into a race that really works. But although to be fair, the first race we did at Barcelona was a bit better. No, is it? It's a Group 2, isn't it? Yeah. So there's 2 Group 2s. We'll try that one. There we go. See how we get on. So I know that Jonathan's with us, and I know that I think Andrew's still with us. Who else is still with us tonight? That your loyalty is absolutely amazing. Hopefully this race, we can do something with this race. I have no idea about strategy on it, so we'll just have to see how we get on. There we go. Right. Oh, we'll quickly get that one. And there we are. Okie dokie. Right. Now these cars are kind of crazy because they're really fast, but it's good fun though, so hopefully we can do well with this one and see how we get on. 100%, 100%. Let's get cracking on the Tokyo Expressway South Outer Loop. Adama Banana. Racy is a sprint. Oh, fantastic. Thank you. That's really good information. Jonathan and Andrew are just not giving me any tips at all. But no, that's great to get that. That's super. So it says a sprint race, and it will probably be then on the hard tyre. I don't think you've got to use the hard tyre, so it's probably not worth putting on the medium unless there's any mega advantage. But we'll see what we can do. Now, Tokyo Expressway, I think it's got lots of big hairpins. And these cars sound quite nice too. Not sure what the traction. I think I put it down to 2 because they are kind of crazy. Oh, I'll level up a bit. There we are. Let's go. Oh god, it looks like from the race it's at night time, but qualifying. Not like that. Down the hill into this crazy hairpin.
So this is my just a quick practice lap to see what it's like. Yep, pretty high downforce in this. Let's see what we can do. Oh yeah, it's got this crazy chicane. Got this crazy chicane down here. That was quite slow out of it, okay. Always good to see you there, Short Master. We've had some terrible races and some bad races, but hopefully this one will be a lot better. To be fair, we did one good race in Barcelona, but a wee bit better. There's definitely a lot more in it. 126. Yeah, this is quite good, quite enjoying this. Good car to drive, quite fun. Up a little bit on the timing. It's definitely a good bit of time to build up. There we go. Well, let's see how this one goes. So it's just a flat out race, and we'll see how we get on. Oh, I'm not completely last. There are a couple of new sims out, like Tank Mechanic. Oh yeah, I know that's the thing, isn't it? And there's a funny one as well, the bus driver. I know it was at Game Tech, they were doing, was it bus driver, and that looked hilarious, to be fair. So the A and S level, they're on 23 ones, and I'm on 26.6. Oh dear, 3.5 seconds. And the thing is, I think the best is a 22, so I'm a long way off, 4.5 seconds off, but then I only had a couple of laps to get into it, and it's not a car I tend to drive that much, or a track I tend to drive, so they've got a lot of work to do. Still, we start off 17th. I'm sure we can do a lot better. It's a bit of a jump to get into the 25s, but let's see what we can do. I think this will be a bit of fun. Here we go. I always used to do that one, you know, when it was out of The Simpsons. It was excellent. What's your car and track choice? Well, I did do Monza this week, but I like Brands Hatch. I do like Brands Hatch. I like Willow Springs, to be fair, and I really like Group 4. That's kind of my favourite. And I've done a reasonable time at Monza, but the first chicane was just kind of crazy. It was really hard to try and... Oh, Zany Wabbit. Now that's... He's quite a big racer. I'm sure he's quite a famous racer. I've heard of him, yeah, ANS level. So, but yeah. So Group 4 is kind of the one that I like. That, or I quite like the Red Bull racing cars, you know, the one that they do, the junior one, it's quite fun. But, and I like Goodwood, love the Goodwood circuit. That's one of my favourites. Goodwood and Brands Hatch, especially Brands Hatch Indy is a laugh. So, let's see how we can get on here. Is it going to be, I think it's going to be a standing start. Oh, I'm 16th. Somebody's dropped out. Shows you there's different challenges, isn't it? Oh no, it's I think it starts. There we go. Going to be as well, can you keep your tyres 13 laps, so you can hear the tram going by. Mad, it's hectic, it's crazy. It's Group 2. Yellow flag. Oh, come on! For goodness sake! Nice of them, that was. I mean, he went, just barged his way through, pushed me out, and that was that. No penalty, nothing as usual. No. I knew that chicane would be difficult, but here we go. Let's see if we can make up. Right, they're not far away. We can make some places up, that's for sure.
of speed to collect in that corner, that's for sure. It's too slow in there. Definitely a learning experience. I'm just going to keep it going and see what happens. Somebody has rage quit. Turn the traction off. Catching up with this group ahead. Clean race. Just start learning the lines. There's 5 cars ahead here. I think I started, was it 17th? So we're currently where we started there. Ah, good to see you, the Sim Hub. Getting used to this track here, Tokyo Expressway in Group 2. Hey, we're not last. It has been a tough week of races, but we've done some good, some bad. Monza was kind of typical, it was just argy-bargy, but you have those weeks. Nice car to drive, this one though, I do like it. I like this group. get the hang of it, I think. Try and get a bit of lap time. Yeah, that's it. It's exciting. Welcome to Japan, definitely. This is a good race, though, I have to say. It's a tough one, and I need a lot of work on my qualifying, but it's going to be as well whose tyres are going to be in worse condition towards the end. Good grip and good exits out of those bends, but not that time. There's quite a lot of racing ahead and quite close racing, so there's always a chance they're going to end up punting each other off. I mean, there's about 4 or 5 cars within. Lap 9 already. Twelfth is only a little bit further up there as well. Here we go. Only 31 seconds off the lead, but there's been quite a lot of slow laps, but yeah, pretty dreadful. To be fair, Barcelona was slightly better. But this race has been a bit better. I was thumped. I was actually up to about 13th and was holding my position quite well, and then I got smacked into it, the chicane, which was a bit of a pain. But so far we're making up places. 3 more laps to go. Let's see. Yeah, single class race, Group 2. Guys all over the place in front. I think I need to get some of that training with David Perel or similar. Go. 2 laps left. Fastest lap of the race is a 1:24. It's pretty good going. And we are nowhere near 1:26.5. There is 13th and 12th in front. Six. Come on. Back through there. I don't know what happened. He must have had a change of heart on that one. He had a 4-second penalty of the guy in the 11th bit. Well, 14th. We're only 40 seconds. Well, yeah, thanks very much. That was a tough one, but it's knowing how to get the car over the curbs. I know there's a huge amount more time. It's quite hard trying to figure that out during the race. But there's definitely a massive amount more time to kind of get there, but it's SA came in 12th. Alright. Let's see about that one. Well, at least we went up. We did actually go up 2 places, which was not too bad. I definitely think there could have been maybe a little bit further up, but with a bit more qualifying. Here we are. Here we are. SA came in 12th. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, bit of a crazy race, but quite good fun though. See where they all are. Yeah, Breaksfield. There we go. Right, let's see where we are. Got a lot of work to do on that one. Still grinding away. Yeah, we certainly are. We certainly are. It must be late where you are, is it not? Or early in the morning, of course. You're 11 hours ahead in Exile. How do you find this week's combos? Yeah, well, initially I was quite chuffed about Monza because I got a very good I was really chuffed for my qualifying time, but it's the chicane. You just get bashed to bits, and I wasn't quite maybe as good as I should have been. But yeah, it's kind of. But I need to practice on them. That's for sure. What time is it now? We should just do one more at Monza, I think. We'll have a wee quick break before we start the next one. But yeah, the death chicane. It's a funny one, isn't it? Because you've really got to try and find the combination you're good at, or you feel I think that your best chances. And for me, it is definitely Group 4. Without any doubt, Group 4 is the one I find. But yeah, last roll of the dice, exactly. I'll finish up after this one. But yeah, but I mean, I suppose it's quite good because if you get a week that is tougher, then you can only learn, and it exposes your faults, your weaknesses. But then that's where you need to learn. And I think coming on and doing a stream is quite interesting because it is quite hard to do a really good qualifying time when you're doing it that way, While if you're on your own, you can just you don't get distracted, and maybe there's not the same pressure, but it's good fun, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. I really appreciate your loyalty, and you've been fantastic sticking with us we've had over 2 hours worth of streaming now, which is absolutely brilliant. Really appreciate that, and yeah, it's just such a lovely community that you all guys have made, which is really, really good. I'm going to have some. I'm working on some, hopefully, some really good merchandise with the mugs. I don't know if you've seen the Fat Man in the Cheap Sim picture, because on the one I had a couple of weeks ago, it's got the "Can you beat Fat Man in a Cheap Sim?" And I'm going to put that on, hopefully, on a mug, which could be quite fun, I think. So yeah, we'll get all that sorted. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. You have to try and start, and it's tough because I thought, oh goodness me, and I was annoyed. You probably saw I was annoyed earlier on with my couple of races at Monza. But at the same time, you have to just keep going, isn't it? Because I mean, look how many folk at that last race got penalties, or quite a few people rage quit. So I started 17th, finished 14th, so it wasn't too bad. I think maybe I could have had 12th if I hadn't been punted at the chicane because I lost a lot of time there. And I need to learn that track and learn how the car really works there, because it's just so much faster. I think Group 4 is in the is as fast as I can kind of think in a way, isn't it? There's you need to be able to think so far ahead, but Group 4 on this game seems to be quite straightforward. Quite a nice car to drive overall, and you can be quite consistent hopefully with it. But yeah, so we'll see how we get on. Now I need to work on my starts because I was pretty poor on my starts, so I wonder if that is just a wee bit of traction control and not as much gas, although I think I needed a wee bit more just to kind of keep it going. But yeah, but no, it is good, and you have to learn. At the end of the day, the guys that are good, they practice like crazy and they just get on with it. So you have your highs and your lows, but you can keep going, and then that's when you kind of get better and faster, because you learn. It might just be one corner that you've struggled with that all of a sudden you just get right
Sometimes you don't always intend to get it right. You hope you would get it right, but you just take a different line or a brake slightly earlier, and you just maybe get a bit more curb, and it just works. So it's yeah, it's a fun and intense moment for sure, isn't it? It's quite a thing, quite a thing. As long as also if the driving is reasonable and they give you a bit of space. To be fair, in the Group 3 race that we did, people did give me space. I had that move where I got really badly crossed up, and I think I put one or two folk off. But then they were trying to avoid me at the end of the day, and there's nothing that they can do when that happens, you know. But the first race there, that was probably the better one because I went from 9th and I finished 3rd. I was able just to, you know, pin my way through a few gaps. And it was a clean race as well. That one was quite good. But yeah, it's funny because I actually think I did better in the Alfa Romeo than I did in the Audi. The Audi I was struggling with, and I don't think the Alfa was anyway as fast. But it's like anything, you've got to get the practice in and see how it all goes. Aye. But it's good fun, and I do love the game. The game is good. If it can be anywhere near this on PS5, I think it will be quite reasonable. It's funny how it's completely developed into this multiplayer. That's really what most people want. I don't think they want the kind of other side of it, kind of doing the other championships. Oh, fantastic! That's great. Charmaster, that's very kind. That's very kind. Oh, and if anyone is in touch with Surality, I had problems with my website. Email wasn't working, and I know that he contacted me through the website, but I think I may have accidentally got rid of it. So yeah, if anyone knows Surality, if you could tell him to give me another email, either info@hughhatrick.com or just hughhatrick@gmail.com. If you could let him know, that would be great, because I've got to send out his wall tile, and I don't want to keep him waiting. And we've got a very exciting wall tile for 500 subscriptions, so that's going to be an amazing one. So that's the thing. But I'm still trying to get in touch with the Key 25. I've put over some dates for him, but he's not come back to me yet. And the same with Super GT. Still waiting for him to come back to me, but I think he's still kind of taking it quite easy, to be honest. No. We are in pole position, which is good, and there's quite a big difference. Let's see, roughly about a tenth for first and second. Third is a wee bit more, and then it's quite close right the way through there. So hopefully, can we end our stream with a good race, eh? Yeah. Back to the grind. Well, look, you have a good day, James. You better get back to work there. Otherwise, your bosses will be saying, who's watching YouTube? Thing is, I've never been in an office since the kind of YouTube craze kind of went through, isn't it? I mean, now everybody's on YouTube, isn't it? Everyone's, you know, at lunch break, it's YouTube. You know, kind of in the morning, having breakfast, it's YouTube. Nighttime, it's YouTube. I mean, who watches normal TV? It just doesn't happen. I only watch it for F1 or maybe for a movie. But it's just I don't watch anything on normal TV. But wherever you are around the world watching, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. You're watching Fat Man in a Cheap Sim, and now you can see me. Ah, it's good to see you, Jan. Hope you're well. Hope you're all well, and the family's good. But yeah, imagine you find your boss in the stream chat of a sim race. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? Hello, you know you'd be. I just joined. What is this Peugeot? This is the Group 4 Peugeot at Monza. Oh, that's good. Pleased to hear it, Jan. Very pleased to hear it. Yeah, it's thank you. Hopefully we'll have a good race. Yeah, Group 4 at Monza, and I'm in the Peugeot. It seems to be alright, but if you have any offs, mind you, it must affect the tyres massively. And hi from Canada. Yes, I've got relations in Toronto. Never been to Canada, but I'm trying to get my uncle lives there, and he has done rallying all across the world, so I'm hoping I'll eventually try and get him as a guest on the show. So that would be good. That would be good fun. So we've got people from all over the world, from New Zealand, from Canada, from America, and from Great Britain. It's great to have you with us. all over the world. I'm trying to think. Jan, are you from Sweden or Denmark? I'm trying to think exactly where it was. Please forgive me if I've got it wrong. Right, let's see if we can get a good start. And we're going to get this one. The Netherlands. There we are. Almost there. Almost. Not too far away. Let's see. Too much. Oh, I knew it. I actually made a really good start there. And that was not anyone else's fault. It's just not going to happen. Let's see what we can do in 4 laps. South Africa, fantastic. I wonder if my braking is off here. It's a bit better. I mean, the Peugeot has incredible drive out the corners, and overall its braking is quite good. Yeah, they're good fun. I really like this class. It's great fun. Sure, no bog 75. Eh? Hopefully, get some slipstream here. Now, seemingly the Audi tops out a bit, so maybe we might just have a chance. He's right over. Oh, not again! Ah, oh, bloomin' Etman. No, somehow, out of all that, we got into 4th. I don't think I made many friends on that one, mind you. I got away with it. Right, there's definitely so much more speed in this one, so we can definitely do a bit better. Right, we'll get him at this corner. Yeah, doing a wee bit better. I still like this race, to be fair. I still do like it.
Thank you, I will do that. Yeah, might make it a bit better in the bends. He is defending well, to be fair. GT4s might be the... Yeah, they still have the road specs, isn't it? That's it. That's a bit better. Right. He's certainly good at defending. He knows how to do it well. I think number 2 went quite wide there because he's come closer to us. I don't think it does mixed class racing. Right in the middle of the road. Yeah, I knew how to do that there. There's not much I could do. Well, first to fourth, still not getting it where I should be, but it was my own fault, to be fair, because I actually made a really good start and I just braked far too late into the first chicane, and I think if I'd actually got through there I probably would have been alright, because my lap times I don't think were too bad, but I'll have to check what my kudos prime, what my points are. At least we're getting pole positions. But thank you. Fourth is good. Yeah, I mean it is one of these ones, isn't it, where you just have to keep trying, and at least that was relatively clean. I mean, I went off by myself, so can't blame anyone else for that. Yeah, I went back up again a wee bit, so that's not quite so bad. Yeah, we recovered well. Thanks, Luke, for that. No, it's yeah. I mean, sometimes I don't know what it does, because it just put you in front of everybody. I mean, when I went, I was like in 6th, and I went up to 4th. Alright, Skunk Lung, yeah, that was good. Actually, I'm going to say he did really well, actually. He did very well. Yeah. So yeah, no, that was definitely... Because it was good. It was a good... I'm almost, actually, I know it's late, but I would be up for another one of those.
You up for another one? Ready for another one? I'm determined to try and do a bit better in at Monza. It could be one of those days tomorrow when you go to work and you're like, yeah, can't be like that though. I'm a carer. Oh, it's all right, but the menu hasn't changed much. Yeah, yeah, no, it hasn't changed a huge amount. I kind of wish, that they had the Top Gear track. Remember, and you had to drive around in those Volkswagens. I think they would be hilarious. I think that track would be great fun to have again. I think that would be a really good laugh. Yeah, no, that would be good. That would be good. What else did you have in that one? You had to get those Volkswagen camper vans. You had to get a Lotus Elise. That was the weirdest handling car ever. It used to handle like a boat. It used to kind of all over the place. You'd be thinking, my goodness, how bad was that? Yeah, Goodwood Hill Climb. I was saying that earlier. That would be fantastic because it's definitely a great fun. Are the cheated Red Bull cars still in GTS? Oh, I don't know. Still playing Gran Turismo on PS3. They perform well with a wheel too. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Well, the G29 that I've got here, you can have it on PS3 as well as PS. So it's good, isn't it? You can do both. But my PS3 is no more. Eventually, the disk drive gave up and the hard disk gave up. So I had to just get rid of that one. But still got a PS4. A friend of mine talked in his sleep, and he was like, 5 left into 2 right through bridge on tarmac. Yeah, I have to admit, Dirt Rally looks really good. Dirt Rally looks fantastic fun. I would certainly be up for. I mean, the thing is, I've got so many games on my PlayStation here. Like I've got F1 2020, Gran Turismo. I've got Assetto Corsa. I've got Assetto Corsa Competition. I did have Project Cars. I only just got rid of the first one. I really enjoyed the original Project Cars. Loved the time trial on that. And what else did I have? I've got something else. Oh yeah, I think I had Grand Theft Auto, but I may have got rid of that. See, that's the other game. I can't wait to do that. Grand Theft Auto. I might actually do a stream with that, just because it is quite funny. I might have to change my name on that slightly. It'll be Fat Man running around Liberty City or wherever it will be. But yeah, no, that looks like a lot of fun. And I think I've seen a trailer on YouTube, and it looks just like real life, the way that they've done all the graphics. So I think that should be fun. And I know as well, some people play that bus simulator, isn't it? And the guy that I saw, he's very, very clean. And I thought you could have so much fun with that. I mean, you could literally just drive across the pavements and shortcut everything, take out a few traffic lights, run down the bus lane the wrong way. Generally just have a lot of fun. So I don't know if Bus Simulator is PC only, perhaps, but yeah, no, I think you could have that game. You think would have the formula to be absolutely hilarious. You could just imagine it. People waiting at the bus stop, and you just drive straight past, and they'll be like, "Oi, oi, where's the bus?" And that, hi, Spin, how are you doing? Hope all's well with you. Thanks for joining us. That we've been going for nearly 2.5 hours. Oh, is Bus Simulator on PS4? I would be tempted. I need to get. Oh yeah, Crazy Taxi should come back. That would be funny. I need to get more room on my PlayStation. I might have to get. I don't know if they take a memory stick or not into them, but I need to do something so I can. Because all the games take up like at least 2-3 gigabyte now, don't they? Normally, at least. But yeah, no, the bus one I think could be. If you gave it, if it was Rockstar Games that did the Bus Simulator, you could just imagine the fun you could have with that. I'm sure on Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh, not time for bed, you. I've done so badly today that I've been determined to keep going. Terrible races at Monza. Well, maybe 1 or 2 when I finished in the top 3, but that was about it. But I always got punted, even though I started in pole most of the time. 1 reasonable race at Barcelona, and then a second one was pretty bad. You're still broadcasting. Yeah, have you abandoned me there, Andrew? But yeah, so then we did that. Then we went on to a race at Group 2 in Tokyo. And that was, to be fair, we didn't do, well, 17th to 14th. But I'd never really done any practice, and I was way off the pace. But we stuck at it, and we got there. Yeah, bit to learn on that one. But I think Monza and the Group 4 is my favourite. And I'm afraid I did the mortal sin of having traction control. Yes, I admit it. I had traction control on the Alpha. I think on the Audi I didn't. I remember I had it on 1 possibly, but I'm afraid I had to. I could keep the car in a straight line or go around any corner. Disappointed you've not started singing. Trust me, I've got 8 people watching. I want to try and keep you watching, not scare you off and give you nightmares. Although if you want to hear my voice singing, and I'll let you into a wee secret, it's I've written bedtime stories, and they're coming out on Audible, as well as the printed version is available now, and also on ebooks on Amazon. And you'll hear me sing a little kind of funny poem kind of song. It's the bedtime stories for kids, based for about 7-year-olds and upwards. So that's coming out at the end of the month. It's called Fat Trevor and His Bus, so it should be a laugh. But that's the only time you'll ever hear me sing on Audible. So I'm not expecting to win a Grammy, put it that way. Unless you'll know things have really gotten bad if I end up going into that. So, but yeah, no, that's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to that. The website's getting sorted out, hopefully in the next week or two, with a special page all for that. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So we've got just under 30 seconds. But it is completely un-PC bedtime stories. So if you're fed up with all the nonsense that you hear at school and everywhere else for all your kids getting all this junk education, then Fat Trevor will be the stories for your kids for sure. Just come home from the hospital, off to bed now. Have fun, yeah, yes. I hope you take care, Espen. I hope your family's all well, and take care. Thanks for coming and watching tonight. There we go, preparing to match. Let's see what we can do. Oh, 137 comments. We're up to 9 likes, which is brilliant. And it's still saying 117 subscribers. We actually lost 2 in the last couple of weeks. Oh, we're in 3rd place, and it's pretty close behind. The GT4 Audi has only 2 traction control options, full on or full off. Yeah. So I've got to go, but good luck with your race. Thank you very much. Thanks very much for watching to the Slow Racer 2, and to everyone who's with us tonight. It's great to have you with us. Yeah, great position. Hopefully this time we can... Well, see, actually we're in with A plus and A S level, so that's quite a high group then. That must be reasonable. Quite a lot of A drivers in that. I'm always wondering if I'll eventually get into a race with Super GT. I once so nearly got into one, and then my blooming the lobby that they was doing, the race that they were doing, it went kaput, and so I couldn't get back in. But which was a bit of a pain. But yeah, that would have been quite fun. But of course, Rory, we raced with you last week at the Nordschleife, and that was a good race. That was good fun. We'll definitely have to do more of that. 3 bits in this race. Yeah, it's well, the guys are at 1:55.9, which is pretty good. So they are fast. If they're anywhere near that during the race, then it's going to be exciting. And there's not a lot of room behind it, so we'll see where we are. 4 laps of Monza. I tell you what, tonight we'll be blooming having wild dreams of Monza. We've done it that many times. But here we go. This will be the final race, I think, tonight. Hopefully, let's have a good one. It's a TT RCZ. A Scirocco. It's good experience though. Good experience to get the racecraft.
I've actually got through the chicane with any incidents. My goodness me, that's a first. Here we go. See if we can keep up with this guy. Thank you, Jan. It was Tidgy that was saying, wasn't it, that you lose a bit of speed when you have the traction control on when you change gear. Come on! Not the way to do it. I just changed up when I should have just let it rev out. Now, back up to third, but at least we started third. Let's see what we can do. Oh no. Just do it. on. All it is one mistake. That one change up that I didn't need to do, and that is what has caused this. Right, we're going to try and do our best for this last lap. He's going so slow. We've just lost a really good chance to catch up with second. That guy was miles away. He did a 2 second. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, he was blocking left and right, mind you. It's not really... I mean, he was pretty much blocking everywhere you go. You could almost just be weaving like that, this way and that way. Yeah, he just... Yeah, no, it's... I mean, really... I know it's not really racecraft, isn't it? But they never get penalties for weaving. I mean, you know, that was the one with the one in front as well. He was like that, but within the last race, they weaved quite a bit. Well, I hate to think what my points are going to be, but it's going to be something. Finished, started third, finished fourth. I don't think I've actually had a race tonight where I finished above where I started. I think one, that was in Barcelona. Every other one, I think we've really struggled. But you have those days, isn't it? That's just one of those things. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? But that was the thing, because we were doing quite well. At one point we were up to second. I don't think we would have ever caught the guy in first, but at least we didn't do... Yeah, we survived. We survived it. Goodness me. 156.2. Now, where is our... Yeah, we've gone slightly down in SR, but that's not too bad. So we'll see where we are. Well, I'm going to call it a night. But thank you to everyone who's been watching, who's stuck through, loyally stuck through the whole evening. 2.5 hours of streaming. Thank you very, very much. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a different night. It's not been winning races. It's been lucky if we hit podiums. We've had one, I think, one or two maybe. But at least it's been dramatic. There's been plenty of crashes, plenty of overtakes. Sadly not by me, but it's been great fun. So take care. You have a really good week. And of course, on Thursday, we have got James Maxwell in exile all the way from Australia, joining us at 9 o'clock on our stream there. It's going to be the Car, Sim and Race Driver show. So we look forward to seeing you there on Thursday. And I will see you all very, very soon. Thanks very much. And remember, drive fast and try not to crash. Bye just now.